definitely caving in there. And it definitely caved in there. Ow, that did not hurt. Ah. What's up, guys? This is PLE, your Mass Explorer, taking you to anything and everything abandoned. We are here near Pittsburgh, on the edge of Pittsburgh, to explore this. The floodgates and the pump station for the Turtle Creek that runs into a river that goes down into Pittsburgh, and had saved $50 to $1 million during its active time. So I'm going to try this end first. Looks like a little bridge to get to where I need to go. Across this little Turtle Creek. Let's try this end. What was that? Oh man, look at this, look. Somehow these little things would turn. Oh, they still do. I wonder if this one still turns. No, it's rusted. Look at that. And this right here is the Westinghouse bridge leading you into Pittsburgh. It was once the tallest concrete bridge in the world. And today we are here to see this. The Westinghouse pump station actually would cut off flooding to the Susquehanna on down into Pittsburgh during floods. And we're going to take a look around to see how this thing really works and allow water flow evenly throughout, which we'll discuss that in a bit here. It's great systems here. Yeah, it's still sturdy enough. Ooh, that's the only problem. It's going across this, and that looks like it's barely even. Ooh. Does not have any whatsoever. Oh, especially over there. Yeah, I gotta find another way around. Let's go all balls to the wall on this. Yeah, let's just try to find another way around. And this familiar character here, Milo, gets COVID. 79. This is a it's one of the founding punk bands. Not really founding, but one of the staples of punk. It says, "Do not enter." Dude, look at this bridge. Easily found my way in. And it was barbed wire. What's all this? I'm stepping in mud. Oh, this is crazy. So this will be the mechanics behind it, the electrical part of it. That would. Oh, it's just a tarp. That scared me. But yeah, this would be all the electrical station part of it that allows it to work. All the belts and stuff that allows wires and stuff. Which I'm not exactly too sure of how that works. Oh, mud everywhere. Oh look, I can see inside of one. So although I do smell gearing, see a lot of this watered down cardboard around and tarps, which leads me to believe that there was once, or maybe sometimes still is, homeless living here. So gotta be a little careful with this. Dude, look at this. So 2 floodgates, 80 by 30 feet and 40 by 20 feet, were constructed at the head of the Turtle Creek between July 1937 and January 1938. Cost of $500,000. And this is the Turtle Creek. Here's one of the little bridges from the train tracks. The Westinghouse Bridge, another trestle, another bridge. But yeah, this is the pump house, the pump station actually. Let's walk in here. Look at these massive looking turbine things. But they're not turbines, at least I don't think. There's 1, 2, huge one that is, and a third. They also installed 3 5,000 horsepower electric pumps. It combined a capacity of 7,500 cubic feet per second, or more than 3.3 million gallons of water per minute. That's insane. That's a lot of water. Oh, look. This would, ooh, that didn't feel good. There's a hole under there because it was bouncing. This is the hydraulic system here that lowered and heightened the gates. Those gates. Look at this. Make sure no one's actually living here. Same times I'm looking. Look, I'm gonna touch it. All these things are heavy, heavy cables. Come off out of the roof. And on up there, as you see right here. That would lower or higher. That would lower or lift the gate up. Yeah, we gotta look inside one of these bad boys here. It's like a major clock. That's what it looks like. Oh, it's caving in. It's starting. Let's walk around, make sure I don't miss anything. I don't know what this is. I'm afraid to even touch that. It's some kind of like film. It was placed back here to be burnt. Yeah, whatever that is was not a part of this. I was just there just to keep the homeless warm. Look at these factory-sized windows. You can see outside the bridge too. We got ourselves another little engine here for that. The hydraulic lift. Space heaters. You would see these in some old factories. They still use them once in a while. It's caving in there too. On a day like today, I can love you forever. Man, how do these things work? Now, my theory on this, these little windows, I would think due to the floods and stuff, this would also flood as well, up to a certain level at least. And this would allow the flow in and out of water so it wouldn't really damage the structure of this. There's more right here too. Definitely caving in there. And it definitely caved in there. That would have been electrical panels that were stripped out. Another huge one. Incredible. So I guess some kind of like hydraulics or well, some kind of engine or tanks. Some kind of tanks would sit here. And then we have the electrical panels. Well, would have been. It's badass. Look, huge sliding doors. Have no idea why, but you would slide them across. That's old school. Look, more of this. There must have been something here that people decided to burn. And it's dusty, and I'm not going to breathe it in. Ow. That did not hurt. Oh. Oh, I hit that head on. Oh, am I bleeding? No. Oh, I'm gonna feel that in the morning. Oh, I'm feeling that right now. Oh. Surprised I didn't break the mask. Ow. This is why they tell you to be careful. Ow. Yeah, I think it definitely bruised my skull for a lifetime. Oh. Yeah, next time I'm not gonna be taking shortcuts. That is something I can't do on this alone series. I really injure myself. I just can't walk out of here, you know? Yeah, I gotta be more careful. So that's another lesson learned. I should have known. I thought I was clearing it. Oh. Oh, it really hurts right there. Ooh. I mean, I hit that thing, hit on its edge. It's a wonder why I don't know what my name is. Ooh. PLE. But look, this is what, oh, I can laugh about it now. I hit that corner right there. Look, this is why I didn't see it. Because of that tarp. And I cleared the tarp, and I hit that right there. Probably right here. But I hit that head on. A lot of force. Oh my God, if you ever come here, be careful. Oh. I got a little bit of a headache. I got a slight of a headache now, but it's nerves. Well, survive that for now. But look, we have Lucy and Charlie Brown. And this is the back end of the pump station. Oh yeah, don't want to fall in there. Don't know what that goes to. It's a story down though. I do believe these things were meant for water to come through, whatever it's, you know. And this must have been to alleviate the water when the flood is done. Between that and what looks like this right here. There's like some other thing down there. It's like a sub-basement or something. Or a basement, I should just say. Bleh. This is the Turtle Creek. And here again is, oh man. I wouldn't be able to get over anyways, because look, there's no planks come across on this side. Oh, these gate things are so cool. And look, you can see the orangey red pulley system there. Goes across, lifts up as well. Chain for it. So the floodgates were erected due to the result of the 1907 flood and the St. Patrick's Day flood of 1936, which brought backflow from the Mahogany River into the Turtle Creek right here behind me, flooding the communities around. The later caused $2 million in damage to the Westinghouse Electric Corporation East Pittsburgh Works. So when you hear that, I'm gonna abbreviate it. After authorization from Congress, Turtle Creek was widened by as much as 15 feet, deepened as much as 18 feet, and channeled between 1963 and 1967, with improvements into the 1970s, 1972 to be honest. Maintenance by the TCVF-CA was very minimum here. It was estimated that $56,000 per year to keep this maintenance, to keep it up, and to keep it running. In 1982, an upgrade to the computer programs that controlled Westinghouse pumps and gates. In 1983, the flood equipment had deteriorated. It would require $1.3 million for this floodgate, the pump station, or the pump house, for it to resume back to its normal capacity to what it was built for in the first place. The TCVF-CA, that would take $2 million to restore the controls of the project. The floodgate and pump house rendered useless due to salt buildup and clogging debris in the basin. The TCVF-CA was not able to secure the funds in rebuilding. If you can hear that, there's a lot of factories, trains, and things all around here. That's just a lot of noise. Let's go check this part out. There used to be something here. Just look. All the way down. Better sight of the floodgate. So I see there's a little ladder here that takes you downstairs. So let's go. Let's do it. Okay, so here's a little something I wasn't preparing for. So I was coming down from there. It's not that far of a, I mean, it can hurt if you just slip, right? But as I'm coming down, this iron bar here is actually slathered with some kind of like grease or some kind of lubricant. So it makes it harder to actually, it'll make you slip. So I had to be careful on that. That's not cool. Because like I said, like someone could actually slip off of this into the Turtle Creek. And I can't swim. But that was either probably on purpose and or due to floods, I'm assuming, that they still happen. So it all floods over this way, but I don't see any evidence of any floods here recently. But yeah, it seemed like it was done on purpose. We'll see where they measure the water. Now these here, if you want to understand, they're all down this way. These you would crank. That's the same stuff on it. So there's something going on here. I don't think it's on purpose anymore. Someone was smart to wear gloves down here though. Oh, these, since you see that down there, and I can't really put you, oh yeah I can. That right there is the debris gate. Catches all the debris. So any kind of logs or debris comes down here, gets caught by this, and they would wind it up here to release all this stuff here and do something with it. But yeah. And this here, I think is the bison. I'm not for sure what all this is. This is down below the pump house itself. Well, someone was fishing down here. So that's still the gate right there. We were kind of almost underneath it. You can see right there. That's where we measure by how far it goes. Yeah. Never know, the whole thing might fall through if I just keep. I got this like soot stuff in my hands. Definitely that one. Let's get back up here and hope it don't slip. So I'll see you guys at the top. Don't jinx me. So this shut down in 1989. It was no longer viable. The resources weren't there to keep funding, and it just wasn't cost efficient, unfortunately for the area. The floodgate did save about an estimated amount of $15 to $30 million in a major flood in 1954 alone. The floodgate itself here is said to have saved $50 to $100 million in damages during its active period, from the time it was built and activated until 1989 when it closed and shut down. But definitely guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you enjoyed like this kind of content, please make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. There's more explorers coming, and let's go explore the next one. And I'll see you guys on the flip.